have breaking news to bring along to you right now on NEA Report. This is Stan Morris reporting, and just a short time ago, we received a press release indicating that the suspects that you're about to see in this video, at least 2 of those suspects, are about to face some justice. What we're talking about is the carjacking that took place, or rather the armed robbery that took place last month in Jonesboro at the Exxon gas station. Do you remember that one with the newspaper driver that's reported? I'll go ahead and take my name down so you can see the video. This is another angle of the video, perhaps one that was not as widely shared, but nonetheless, you're going to see some suspects roll up in a white car in a moment. They're young, and this guy, who you can see picking packs of newspapers out of the back of his SUV and delivering them, as he's doing that, he's going to be robbed at gunpoint. He's going to have a gun stuck in his face, and this is, of course, from back in August. Well, now the 2 individuals, at least of 3, involved in this are going to face justice. We're going to tell you about that right now because a press release was just sent out by the Jonesboro Police Department that indicates that there are at least 2 suspects that are in custody, but it's a little bit hazy to understand. And I tried to contact David McDaniel, but he never answers the phone when he gets calls from the press. So let me tell you what is going on right now and what we know from this press release. It's on Tuesday, September 4th, which is, of course, last week. Detectives with Jonesboro Police Department went to Hazen, Arkansas, to interview 19-year-old Darius Cartel Carter of West Memphis about his involvement in this robbery. The press release says that he was involved in a vehicle theft in Memphis, which resulted in a multi-jurisdictional pursuit beginning in Memphis, ending in Hazen with his arrest. A pursuit, perhaps some kind of, high-speed pursuit. We don't know. We're not getting much information right now, but that's what it says in the release. The interview ended with him being, it says charged, which is probably technically incorrect because a prosecutor would have to make the charge. So we're now presuming that that is going to be perhaps the preliminary charging or accusation or plans for charges to take place of Carter. It says in the release it's that he would be charged with the robbery that you're seeing on your screen right there. It's saying that in addition to that, an 18-year-old, Fabian Burks of Forest City, was brought to Jonesboro Police Department by family members to answer for his role in the same robbery. And that's noteworthy, and that's admirable. And although we don't know who those family members are, they know who they are, and thank you for doing the right thing and coming forth with this young man, unfortunately, who's alleged to have done something heinous. It says then that Burks, the Forest City 18-year-old, was taken for a probable cause hearing on Friday and issued a bond of $200,000. A bench warrant was also issued for the arrest of Darius Carter, pending his release from custody in Memphis, where he will then be transferred to the custody of Jonesboro Police Department. But the case is still active. It's not over yet because those are just 2 names, and you know if you just watched what happened on your screen that this was more than 2 people involved. In fact, you can see 2 people right there walking around the front of the vehicle. It's a 3rd person that's driving off in this white car. And they've also not recovered the stolen vehicle yet. These young men made terrible choices that night, but we need to find out who the final suspect still is, and we don't have that information, at least as of right now. If you know who that might be, you could be the key to helping get the case completely solved. Crime Stoppers, 870-935-STOP. That's the number. If you would like to contact JPD or leave an anonymous tip, of course, you can contact detectives at 870-935-6710 is the number for the Criminal Investigation Division. We had planned to come to you a little bit later today on NEA Report, but this news was breaking just now, and honestly, this has been a story that I know a lot of folks have been worried about and wondering about and wanting to find out more about. So what we're going to do is we got a little bit of news besides this ready for you that's planned for today, and we'll be bringing that to you here in just a second for everybody that's already with us. Stand by. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be right back with the news of the day from NEA Report.
The Jonesboro Advertising and Promotion Commission welcomes you to the Downtown Jonesboro Barbecue and Music Festival. This year's festival kicks off Friday, September 28th with the second annual SCA Steak Contest and live music from Fuel. Then Saturday, it's the 10th annual KCBS Sanctioned Barbecue Contest with $10,000 in cash prizes. Then Saturday night, Smash Mouth rocks the Ritter Communications stage. Hey now, you're an all-star. It's the Downtown Jonesboro Barbecue and Music Festival, September 28th and 29th, presented by the Jonesboro A&P Commission.
Family Medical Clinic of Walnut Ridge and Bono are your neighborhood healthcare providers, and we're now accepting new patients. We know you have a tight schedule, so we're here 6 days a week at both locations from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome. In Walnut Ridge, stop by 1045 West Main Street or call us to make an appointment, 886-8300. In Bono, we're on Highway 63 North or call 930-9990. Walnut Ridge Family Medical Clinic and Bono Family Medical Clinic, here for you when you need us.
Let's tell you about some stuff that's been going on across Northeast Arkansas crime-wise, and beginning with Glen Sain Paragould hit by some tire thieves over the weekend, and they weren't too concerned with the condition of the vehicles after they left. If you see some of these photos that were sent along to NEA Report, you can actually see some pretty nasty damage done to the side of the vehicle, like right there on the right side of that Tahoe, it looks like, or that Suburban, one or the other. At least the step board bent up from a concrete cinder block that's actually shattered in half. It's a wonder the thing didn't break, as it may have on the vehicle to the left, where the well, at least what's left of the vehicle's wheel is just directly on the ground. It's not even that. I'm sure somebody like my friends at Oaks Auto Repair may know the exact term for that. I'm not a vehicle person, but I am a criminal justice person, and I can tell you that you're looking at felonies on many different levels here, as from what happened at Glen Sain over the weekend. Multiple law enforcement agencies were investigating the incident. The Greene County Sheriff's Department themselves got the call. It was actually early Sunday morning that they had received the call that took place. It's on the 6500 block of Highway 49 at Paragould. Tires, wheels taken off several vehicles, of course. They're trying to find out more, and if you have any information to assist, you can help by calling the Greene County Sheriff's Office at 870-236-7612. You can also contact the Paragould Police. A similar case was reported at Glen Sain Ford on the 1300 block of Highway 49 earlier this month. Authorities are working those cases as possibly connected. Over the weekend, Jonesboro Police Department worked a scary situation at an apartment complex in Jonesboro. A lot of folks were actually sending us messages about this one, and one of the people that actually had posted some photos, we appreciate that happening, was Sarah Hewitt Downs in the NEA Report Insiders group. It's at about 10 a.m., officers said Sunday morning that they received a call at 401 Garden Manor Apartments in Jonesboro where there was a reported bomb threat. A person had barricaded himself in the apartment. Officers learned 29-year-old Mason Gott had claimed he had a bomb and wished to harm himself and others, according to a press release that was sent out by Corporal David McDaniel. It said in the release that officers worked to evacuate residents from the area, called members of the Jonesboro Police Department's SWAT team and crisis negotiation team to the scene. At about 12:30 p.m., little afternoon, Gott was surrendered to the crisis negotiation team and was taken to a local hospital for mental health screening and assistance. There was no injuries, and there's been no explosive device located, but we did want to let you know what had taken place over the weekend that caused, of course, a lot of people to reach out to us. Now it's time to look at your New Wave wireless forecast. Let's tell you about some stuff that's been going on across screen repair, trying to figure out, oh, I understand now why that came back up. Sorry, folks, a little tech glitch there. Busy day this afternoon with breaking news already. In fact, we're barely in the afternoon already, so who knows? We may be doing more live streams today. But we've already had about a breaking news already and figured we would come at you a little early today. Here's your New Wave wireless forecast. Again, home of the $49 iPhone screen repair. You got a nice day. happening today. If you haven't opened a window, walked outside, you are doing yourself an injustice. You got to go outside and enjoy today. 77 for the high. That's it, with mostly sunny skies. Down to 61 tonight, partly cloudy. Tuesday, it's going to be partly sunny, a high around 79. Wednesday, you might see a couple of showers, but probably not. Probably a mostly cloudy day, a high around 81. Thursday, partly sunny. It's warming up a little, high around 85 and 87 by the time Friday gets here. But man, it feels great outside today. Mostly cloudy skies. It's 73 degrees outside of Jonesboro. There's a nice cool breeze outside. It's a great day to be enjoying some of this nice weather that we've got for a change in Arkansas. I say for a change because, as we all know, the weather is not always very nice to us here. In fact, sometimes it's a little bit of it can be a little bit of trouble. So I want to, this is kind of impromptu, but I thought I would go ahead and review a story that we posted over rather going into the weekend. Let's see if I can pull this up here because I'm coming at you live right now. And of course, that sometimes takes a second to get stuff together. All right. So do you remember the story we told you about over the weekend? We told you that crime was decreasing in Jonesboro. And we told you that from a press release. That was kind of late Friday, I think, that we posted that. Not that it really matters because it got play all over the weekend. Okay, there it is. There's the story. Decreasing crime rates earn Jonesboro distinction. So, did I get grilled over this one or what? Oh my gosh, you know I did. People were lighting me up. Oh, well, crime is worse than ever, they're saying. And you know, it may be. I don't know. I didn't do this study that's being shared, nor did I do the asserting of the crime problem. I just observe and report what happens. But I will tell you, this is a press release, and this actually was a study that was performed by SecurityChoice.com, a provider for home security systems. And so that's why Jonesboro was named a top 100 comeback city. It wasn't making the case that crime was necessarily low. It's making the case that it has gotten better over a 10-year period. But nonetheless, people did disagree with this. And I'm not saying those people are necessarily wrong. Maybe less crime is being reported. Maybe it has increased. Or maybe we just have better news now and we know more that's going on. It's tough to really say. Statistics can mean a lot of different things. But it was touted as good news for Jonesboro, and we wanted to share that because sometimes people say you only share bad news. Well, we try to share good news too, but then sometimes that doesn't work either. All right, so thanks for joining us. I want to conclude the live stream so people that are joining us here late can find out more about the breaking news that we brought you just a bit ago. One more look now at your forecast for your week. It's nice today, and it's going to be nice for the rest of the week. Thank you again for joining us on NEA Report. We appreciate the likes, the shares, the follows, the subscribes, depending on the platform. Have a great afternoon, everyone.